What up? Welcome back to Nashville Unsigned. We are hanging out with Steel Union.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. We love them. So let us know. Tell us, we'll go ahead and jump into this. Tell us where you guys are from and what brought you guys to Nashville.
Josh, you want to start?
I am from Magnolia,
Hey,
Arkansas, down in the southwest corner.
Very cool, very cool. And for you, Donnie?
I moved here from North Dakota in '02. Been playing and singing since probably '04
Cool,
with
cool.
Josh.
Nice. And Rachel?
I've lived here the least amount of time. I moved down here in 2013. I was living in New York and doing Broadway shows and just had this itch that I'd never scratched. I'd always wanted to, do country music, and so I just decided to go for broke and pack up my things and move here with a little dream in my pocket. And I met these guys, and we decided to make Steel Union.
And which is this amazing marriage of all the perfect pieces. Like, you guys offset each other so well and balance each other so well. It's perfect.
Thanks.
I heard a little something already from this, which is awesome. And this is not out yet, right?
It's not. No, you can get it at our show though with Nashville Unsigned.
Yes, brand new album, and I must attest to. I did hear Stereotype today, and it is insane. I love it. I'm already addicted. So we're gonna kind of change gears a little bit and let Nashville Unsigned fans get to know you guys on kind of a different level. But tell us like something random about yourselves, like just something. It could be something illegal, something not, but it won't go very far except for
the
17 countries currently. No, but it could be anything. It could be something in your past, something that your childhood friends know you for, whatever.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's a secret, but I love to hunt. Hey! And fish and ride four-wheelers and do all that kind of thing.
Nice.
I grew up doing that with the family. I'm a pilot as well. I grew up flying like small Cessnas and Pipers and that kind of thing.
It's nice. So if we ever needed a getaway helicopter, we could call you.
Probably a helicopter.
All right?
Airplane.
I'm not too fond of helicopters.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in mind. And Donnie, what about you?
Something that a lot of people don't know is I was an elementary education teacher.
Really?
So I taught 4th grade before I moved here. I was in a little town in South Dakota, and it was the first season of Nashville Star. And the closest was Montana. And it sucked because the first time you went, you only got to sing 30 seconds, and the judges cut you off. So I drove 16 hours one way. On a Saturday, came back on a Sunday to teach all week again.
That's dedication, folks.
I know.
And won it. And won Montana.
Star.
And then Kansas City was my, the next step, and I got beat by Buddy Jewell. And then he won.
Weren't you also a famous wrestler at one point in your life?
Like WWF or WWE?
That'll be the next interview.
I feel like maybe we should release an exclusive picture to Nashville Unsigned of your meathead.
We're gonna need to edit this in, like where it just takes over where you're sitting at right now, and it looks like your wrestling self is
That would be
sitting.
great.
It's funny. I saw a picture of him from his meathead days, and I thought it was a joke. I really did. That one picture, I was
She's like, hold on, you photoshopped this.
You photoshopped this, right?
is
And he's
not
like, no, that
even
was me.
you.
I was like, no chance.
You lied.
Don't worry,
Show me
we're
more
gonna
pictures.
right now. We're gonna pan that photo right across the screen.
Yeah.
And what about for you, Rachel?
Well, let's see. I think a lot of people don't know that I used to be a Christian singer. When I was a teenager. So the way that I kind of got into the music business was I started singing in church. My mom was a Christian singer and a music minister. So I was her, I sold all of her tapes at the tape table back when there were tapes. But I started writing songs when I was 12. She was diagnosed with diabetes, and I was really scared, and I think just to sort of channel how I was feeling about that, I wrote songs about it. And we had a really great composer friend that put some music to it, and he was like, this is good. You should keep writing songs. And that was sort of like the thing that lit my fire. So
no wonder you got all that soul.
So much soul.
That's where that comes from.
But I didn't know anything about theater at all. And so it was funny when I inevitably went and auditioned for Disney World when I was in college. To work as the Little Mermaid, which I ended up doing for 5 years.
I actually was singing that song yesterday.
It's such a good song. We can sing it if you want. Have a sing along.
Who's in?
But when I went to audition for that, I knew nothing about musical theater. So much to the point that when I walked in, I sang a Christian song. my headshot was me like holding a microphone like that, like so bad. And my resume, because I had no idea, was like that I'd worked at the Gap. And like what my skill set, like my type speed was on a printer or on a typewriter, like just
knowledgeable
the worst.
Microsoft Word.
I mean, they must have like laughed at me so much when I left the room, but I got the job.
You got it.
I did.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sure, they laughed a lot.
We've got a lot of great. That's a power packed. What you did not know little session. Those are a lot of things I did not know, and I totally stalked all your guys' stuff. So
cool.
Fantastic job keeping that on the low, everyone.
There's more on that too.
The last little section we'll kind of talk about is our wild segment. So it's what have you learned, dude? And you guys have been in the game for so long, in so many different aspects of the music industry. So tell us some things like that you've learned. Maybe if you've fallen, how did you get back up?
Well, I guess one thing that's kind of important is Nashville, especially the music industry, is a small community, and reputation is a lot versus LA and New York, where you can kind of sit in the same room and work with people you hate and still come out with a project. But Nashville is not so much like that. You kind of tend to build relationships by being nice to people. You do somebody wrong and people hear about it the next day. I mean, word travels fast. So just being courteous to people and just building a good reputation and maintaining that's really important around Nashville.
Yeah,
I think,
that's so true.
Working, moving forward at least.
Yeah.
I just learned that nothing can substitute hard work and just staying in, like being present in Nashville. We had a band that had a record deal and offered. We didn't sign, and I went through 2 years of working my ass off just to stay in Nashville. And if I would have moved home, if I would have done anything other than be in Nashville, I wouldn't have met these two. And I say that all the time because I was at that point where I was like, well, shit, that's the band that I wanted to do everything with, and but just being in Nashville and just working your butt off and staying in people's faces because they forget about you the second that you're not in their face, because there's somebody else ready to take your spot. Take a couple years off to do a day job, and you're gone. Like, it's crazy.
It can very well take 10 to 15 years in this town. So many people leave after a couple of years because they're wanting to move fast. And, I know I can achieve this somewhere else, so I'm just going to do something. It's not your dream, then is it?
True.
I never started having success in New York on Broadway until I really decided to be myself. And I think that people really try always to chase what's working. This sounds great, and this is on the radio, and this person is having a #1 hit with this vibe, so let's make that. Let's recreate that. And I think if you're always chasing somebody else's thing, then you can never truly have your own. I think it's hard sometimes when you've been doing it for a while and things aren't happening as fast as you want them to, like Josh was talking about.
And there are little battles, like there are little victories along the way too that we have to, even as an entrepreneur, like throughout all of it, it's like, oh my God, like I feel like I'm not there yet, but then there are little victories along the way that I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's a good thing. Yay, that happened. So it's kind of the little bit of extra fuel to push you through to the next checkpoint.
Right. Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Steel Union. And if you guys have not had a moment to check out their stuff, you're not going to get to have access to this album unless you hit up a Nashville Unsigned show with them very soon. But Steel Union, guys, thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
You guys rock. You guys rock, and get jealous because I got it and you guys don't yet. We're out. Subscribe, bitches.